So over the course of the past days, starting from Friday until February 3rd, we had a couple updates that Call of Duty had addressed some issues for the game. And you know it's real when Call of Duty drops a surprising update in the late evening like it did on February 3rd. But family, I don't hold you no longer. Let's dive into these patch notes. So we go back to Friday on January 31st. We're gonna go over some global things that happened on Friday. Some things already been fixed, is gonna be addressed, which we will be getting into later on in the video, but just stay with me. So globally, joining friends, it addressed the issue that prevented players from joining their friend's party due to an error that stated that they were on a different version, which that was hellified crazy. Don't even know why that even happened, but guess what? They did address it. But next though, the split screen information, they said they addressed the issue that immediately kicked player 2 when attempting to enable split screen. That I know by you just trying to have fun with your sibling, your cousin, whoever the case may be, or just let alone your friend, and they trying to join you and you getting kicked. I know that had to be annoying. You just can't play the game and don't even know why that was even an issue, but it was, but they addressed it. That's good. But as we move forward, now this is for the rank play, cross play. They addressed some issue that, now rank play will have a lot of issues because we already know they already dropped an update saying that you can enable or disable crossplay while playing on console, right? Now, as we move forward, when we go to the known issue, now there's a lot of stuff that right here, it shows something that you more than welcome to read along or read off or whatever, but I don't want to hold y'all no longer on that information. For the known issue, it says, we are investigating an issue where crossplay on console only and crossplay off settings are being reset when relaunching Call of Duty. So you already know every time you start up Call of Duty, you want to launch, you want to play the game, that you have to deal with this type of issue. So you'll go in wondering why you're going against console, well, not console players, but PC players, knowing the last time you played the game that you had it, turned off. So, you can go against your console homies, so you can dominate that round. But that was a whole issue right there. Now, I'm pretty sure they're going to address the issue, when we go into the next information, but just this being an issue alone had to be annoying for everybody, especially those who switched from PC going over to console and then having to deal with this issue. But as we move further along, they fix a lot of UI issues, with challenges, prestige challenges. They fixed those type of things. And then for weapons, they improved the muzzle flash visibility on all SMGs when aiming down sights. Now, this should have never been an issue, but this is Call of Duty. We shouldn't be surprised, but just the fact that we had to even deal with this, it was annoying, but glad they did address it. Now for the characters, they addressed the issue with a Reaver skin. Nash Raider, to be specific, would have an extra skull in the operator selection menu. So them addressing that, big W on that one. Then for multiplayer, for the mode for hardcore, it enables spawn protection in hardcore modes. For me, I know how I know what it is by playing hardcore, one of the dope modes, even though I play more core now, but just when you are spawning in after being killed on hardcore, and as soon as you spawn, you get killed immediately. That's mad annoying. You people just rack up kills right there. Then it makes it annoying for you because you can't even freaking start off to do anything, and by that time you already logged out because you already know it. So them addressing that, big dub on that one. Then for the leaderboards, it added a filter to multiplayer leaderboards to toggle between core and hardcore. And then also for the challenges, it addressed the issue that prevented the flowing low challenge from tracking progression. So they addressed that, so big W on that one. But as we move further along, down to zombies, for the map, for the tomb, they addressed a lot of issues for here. Then for terminus, for the directing mode, it addressed the issue where objective markers will not appear for some players when loading a save. So them addressing that, that's good for all my zombie lovers. And then for the leaderboard for zombies, it added a filter to zombies leaderboards to toggle between solos and quads. And as we move further along for the UI, they corrected some typos right there. For the graphics, it addresses some graphical issues that could occur when using the no blueprint for the AK-74. And then, of course, which they rarely do this, they also gave us some stability issue information. It's an addressing issue that resulted in frequent stability issues on the tomb for players with the AMD GPUs at launch. So I'm addressing that. For anybody who had AMD GPUs, my goodness, boy, it was torture. That's what it felt like. And then also, of course, they always say they fixed various stability fixes right there. So big dub on that one. But let's move forward to February 3rd. And this is all for the global things right now. They said they had addressed the issue where the most specific tasks were not present for some cosmetic and functional items. So them addressing that UI for the global things, that's good. We know how crazy it is, don't just dealing with that little bitty thing right there. Every little thing counts, every little bit things count, especially when we've been going through so much with Call of Duty. Them addressing that is good though. Now for the crossplay, for the general, it said address the issue where crossplay on and off, the setting were being reset when relaunching. But it's supposed to have fixed this and going to fix it. If they don't do it at the time of this, by the time this video is dropped and by the time y'all watch it, whenever y'all watch it, it should be fixed and addressed. But the simple fact that it was an issue, now I know they're gonna say that it's addressed. But of course, some people will be facing this issue still. And of course, if you are, let me know in the comment section as well. But let's move further along down to the multiplayer. It said for the challenges, it addressed the issue that prevented the redemption or calling card challenge from tracking properly. So they addressed the issue good for anybody who be grinding them calling cards. I know this is a big W for you all. Then of course for stability, it fixed various stability issues. And then for rank play, for the forfeit, they make this possible. They're gonna make this thing happen right now in the future update, which should be today anyway at the time of watching this video, like I mentioned. So it says, vote to forfeit allowed players to vote with their team to end a match early if the team is getting blown out or if they lost a teammate. So them doing that and this being able to have this being a feature is good. But the thing is, we just don't want this to be broken as far as like, you can't do it. Like it won't be working properly like it's supposed to. But they said they gonna have this available. Let's hope that they deliver on their promise, so to speak. So hopefully they will. But as we move along for the zombie, for the map, the tomb, it addressed the issue where Ether Lantern could be unbreakable if it was frozen before starting a constellation puzzle. So them doing that and addressing that, big W on that one. And then they gave us some support information right here. Y'all more than welcome to read that. I'm not gonna go too deep off into that information right now, but the screen is paused right now, or I'll stop and you're more than welcome to read that. But I will read this below here. It says, it closed the exploit where the hand cannon was causing boosted damage well outside the range of design balance. So that was good because, man, I already know people taking advantage of that hand cannon was freaking crazy, ridiculous, but them addressing that, that's good. Those are the things that you really have to appreciate, that they are trying to address that, even though we know we want the main thing, which is, the anti-cheat to really, really be working. But, it is what it is. And then, of course, for stability, they fixed the more, they fixed the more various stability fixes right there. But let's move over to the Warzone side of things, right? So for Warzone, back on Friday, they had, for the general issue, the buy station location across Erlingston had been updated. Good. The tracker is now properly unrestricted in rank play. And then the LTV vehicle has been disabled while they investigate the issue. Now, y'all let me know, and I'm pretty sure this has already been fixed already, but let me know what LTV, what were the issues in regards to the LTV vehicle? Because I didn't use it, I haven't played it or anything like that, but let me know what was y'all facing in that regards. Now, for rank play, they talked about a lot of stuff right here, right? And you can stop and pause this, but crossplay should be a W across the board, just let alone for you to enable and disable it. But the simple fact is, as we go down here, it says, in addition, please be aware that they are investigating a known issue again where crossplay only and crossplay offsetting are being reset when relaunching Call of Duty. So again, the issue should be addressed in the future updates, which we really, really need that like ASAP. Anybody who switch from PC to console, they want this stuff like right now. You know what I'm saying? But let's move further along though, because there was some weapons, back on Friday, like the XM4 had got nerfed, and also the Jackal, got some love. The PPS H41 got some love. And of course, when we move further along for the bug fix, they addressed some bug fixes that when you get a lengthy bug fixes like these notes right here, something is wrong with the game and they gotta work their ass off to get it fixed. But as we go to February 3rd, again, this is part of that surprise update that they did drop. They go on to say, the Weaver Repairman operator skin has been disabled because, of course, it was having some issues. And then it adjusted the Era Inferno challenge objective to purchase 3 kill streaks at any buy station. So that's good on that one. Then for the weapons, now the Model L got some love. Of course, for the leg increase for the multiplier right there, it went up from a 0.88 to a 1. Now the Model L should be a W gun for a lot of you slayers out there. It's consistent, it's gonna deliver that damage, so this gonna be good to you all. right? And as we move along to the SMG for the adjustment, the Jackal did get a nerf to the damage ranges, right? Except for the maximum damage range, but anything that's close range, you know, it took a big hit, right? But let me know if y'all still using the Jackal or not though, but it did take a hit while the KSV got a buff to its damage range. And as we move further along for the Fing 82, it got some love as well. And then like I say, the bug fixes also got addressed. So when it's getting addressed, you already know it's a real deal. It's the main thing. And the top thing right now, as I said, is that it fixed the issue causing crossplay on console only and crossplay off settings to reset when relaunching. We know how crazy it is that it needs to be adjusted, it needs to be fixed, and they did that because a lot of players was annoyed. And then as you move further along here, it said it fixed the issue preventing players from canceling their armor plating animation with quick fix equip. Now, it's crazy that when we get the updates, right, and they tend to try to fix one thing but end up breaking another, or they fix something and a whole pile of stuff end up getting broken, especially when it comes to like to perks and you trying to use your, just your equipment or your overall stuff within the game. It just wild that you had to go through this type of stuff. But what I will say is, like, as of today, on February 5th, today, right, we did get some information that says that, but another thing that's been crazy is that a lot of PC players, especially like on battle.net and also Steam, if I'm not mistaken, that there's been a lot of blue screening that's been going on. And they already said that coming February 5th, they're gonna be rolling out an update. So according to Call of Duty update, it does say a stability update is rolling out now on battle.net and Steam that address the recent issues in blue screen areas when playing Call of Duty. They also say, we plan to release this update for PC Microsoft Store tomorrow, which is February 5th, which is today, pending any unforeseen circumstances. Now, they say that, but we also did get information saying a stability update is rolling out now for PC stores that addresses the recent issues in blue screen areas when playing Call of Duty. So they always say it's gonna be rolling out, and then they said they already addressed it. So hopefully by the time y'all watching this video, it already has been addressed and it don't be no more blue screen issue, especially for it being so high like that. And it was all due to the kernel level driver, like breaking the game, and it just makes the game all broken and things like that, which really, it just sucks. It's annoying that you have to experience that, especially as players. As I'm a player my dang self, that it shouldn't have to be like that, but you know what? They fixed it. It is what it is at this point. Let's keep on moving forward. But the thing is, let's hope that Call of Duty don't keep on breaking these things over and over and over again, right? Now, some other things that got updated, according to Call of Duty updates, was a minor update is rolling out for the following bug fixes. Some of the things that we already mentioned during the patch notes, but right now it says they fixed the issue that occasionally prevented players from equipping armor plates, which we already discussed that already. But also they fixed the issue causing the Repairman Weaver operated skin to disappear beyond a certain distance, which means it was hard for players to shoot this operator, which of course would be mad annoying. And as we move further along, it also says it fixed the issue in Resurgent that prevented players from interacting with items after redeploying. And also it fixed an additional collision issues on Urzikstan that allow players to explore geography. Now, as I mentioned earlier, as the Repairman Weaver operator was disabled, now they have recently re-enabled that operator. But now the number wood operator skin has been disabled because a lot of people have been complaining that it's been very difficult to see the head of the woods operator, which means when people are on head glitches, they can't take them out or even challenge them. So by that time, they already dead by the opposing enemy. So that was like mad annoying, but it's good that they went ahead and disabled the number wood operator skin. So that way people can't keep on exploiting that and taking advantage of the operator and taking advantage of the opponent. But things like that should never be even in the game. And I'm really curious as to why are we even facing such things in this game, dealing with operators that it's hard to see or you can't see, as if they not even testing the operators out before they even dropping them into the game, or particular skins in the game as well though. But you know what, that's just my opinion. That's how I think about it. Y'all let me know what y'all thoughts is right there though. But there's a lot of more future content that's gonna be dropping here later today or tomorrow, because we do have a new Terminator event that's gonna be dropping and some double XP information that's gonna be dropping as well. So y'all stay tuned for that. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do y'all think about the overall patch note? Let me know what y'all think about Call of Duty addressing some of the information or some of the issues that they had to fix in a timely manner. And let me know, are y'all still facing any known issue that has not been addressed? But family, that's gonna wrap up today's video. If you enjoyed today's content, then consider subscribing to the channel to stay up to date with all things related to Call of Duty content. It would be greatly appreciated to have you be a part of this community. But regardless, I love y'all for real, for real. And remember to eat good and sleep good. One love.